is going to be one of the worst wrecks that we've had in years.
This time on Heavy Rescue 401.
Look out!
A multi-semi-disaster
Oh, we're in trouble.
leaves the coxswain crew. No room for error.
The road's a little icy.
Mark
There's always risks when you're dealing with weight.
takes on his first heavy solo job.
I'm trying not to be stuck.
And Herbs
You went in pretty hard, man.
fights a load of beer, ripping apart at the seams.
Here comes the freezing rain.
In Toronto, an unexpected blast of freezing rain has been falling since mid-afternoon.
Imagine the roads were quite icy.
Ice is covering Highway 401, just as the traffic is amping up.
Really slippery, even at low speed.
And with drivers failing to adjust, cars are spinning out of control.
Left shoulder, lane 1 and lane 2 turn is blocked.
401 westbound. Called by ambulance. They are on the way.
Lots of ice, lots of slush, slippery roads. We have reports of vehicles spinning out.
On the 401 west of the city, OPP Sergeant Kerry Schmidt is bracing for a busy rush hour.
The roads themselves, you can see here, are completely slushy pretty much across the highway. Really, there's really no margin for error for anybody driving on the highways.
Bravo 050.
There's a car pulled over here on the shoulder. I'll maybe pull in behind her just to see what he's doing.
Anytime we're on the side of the road, we're going to be pedestrians vulnerable to being hurt or injured or killed as a result of another vehicle coming in.
How you doing? Yeah, ice is building up on the vehicle. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it wasn't keeping your window clean. All right, drive safe.
Being on the side of the road is always scary, and this is about as bad as it gets on a major highway.
Take a look at my hood. It is totally covered in ice right now. Even my wipers here, you can see the ice buildup on the windshield wiper blades. And even walking around here, you can feel the slipperiness of the road. It's just one of those things that drivers need to be aware of and be cautious of when they're driving. Just be careful.
It's a slushy mess up here.
Man, it's all slick. Really slick.
East on the 401 in Pickering,
Hopefully soon we can hook this thing up and get it out of here.
the flash freeze has claimed another casualty, and Abrams Towing's John Allen is cleaning it up.
We got this little 17-passenger bus, hit some ice, went into the wall in front of a straight truck, a few minor injuries on board.
A competitor tackles the bus while John hooks up the truck, and he wants to do it fast.
Ice just messes up everything. It's gotta be the worst temperatures right now. It's just cold enough, everything is frozen and wet. So we're all ready to go. Let's hop in the truck and we're out of here.
This is probably one of the more treacherous areas on the highway.
Just to the west,
Look at these guys. Look at all these cars here. They're all gaggled together. This is the kind of stupidity that we're talking about.
Mark Haslett is on patrol in his one-ton, looking for drivers who need his help.
Thought it was a good idea with that little itty-bitty car to go through a big snowbank. It's getting a little slushier on the road, definitely much slipperier here. There's going to be an accident, it's just a matter of time.
On North America's busiest highway, closure is not an option. Almost 250 miles southwest,
The rain's coming down hard.
heavy rain is pouring down on Windsor,
Holy pouring rain.
cutting visibility and traction on the 401.
All you see is pavement, but it's all underwater.
And just after 4 p.m.,
Is the 401 shut down? Yeah, it's definitely shut down. We got an accident right here.
We just received a call from the OPP for a multi-vehicle accident involving several tractor trailers.
Eric Goddard, lead heavy operator for Coxswain's Towing, answers the call.
They haven't given us a whole lot more information other than that, except to expect a pretty horrific scene.
The scene is just a few miles ahead in Tunnel 5, which leads to the Ambassador Bridge border crossing.
The highway is completely closed, which is obviously not a good thing. So yeah, we're going to need to really get the traffic moving. It's one of the busiest border crossings for trade in all of North America.
8,000 trucks cross the border here every day. Any delay is a big problem.
We pretty much got everybody rolling on this one here, and if I'm understanding what the police are trying to tell us here, this is going to be one of the worst wrecks that we've had in years.
With a line of traffic stopped, a truck rear-ended an SUV and then smashed into a second semi-trailer, pushing it into a third and ripping his own trailer apart. Tragically, the driver of the SUV perished at the scene.
It was definitely a fatality. It does bother me, but I just deal with it like a job. I just try not to think about really, you know, what happened to make the situation. I just focus on what has to be done.
But he can't do anything just yet.
We're going to be here for some time, waiting for the investigation for the police to give us the okay to even begin. It's so important that they take their time to do the investigation properly. Sometimes you got to be really good at waiting, you know, and that's just the sad truth of it.
Back in Toronto,
Can you let them know there is black ice out on 401?
the freezing rain is letting up, and salt crews have been fighting to clear the roads.
401 eastbound is extremely icy.
So right now we're just on the patrol and looking to see if there's anybody who can help out.
On the 401 near Highway 404, Mark Haslett spots trouble ahead.
There's something going on up there. The traffic's just bunching up and coming to a quick stop right up ahead here. We got a live lane. We got somebody stopped in a live lane for whatever reason. This is a bad situation we have right now, and we gotta see what's going on. What's the problem, man?
I ran out of gas.
Okay, we're in a live lane and we have to tow you off the highway. Come with me, please. Come with me. I will take care of the car. My name's Mark with Abrams Towing. Please stay in the car and don't get out. Okay, we got to get this hooked up and out of here. I'm just going to get it up in the air and off to the shoulder, and I do everything else there. We're in a live lane with traffic flying at us right now. All right, let's go. We're going to pull off to the shoulder so I can finish my hook up there. We're going to get the safety chains on now so that we're properly hooked up. Always looking. And do you see anybody moving over? Do you see, oh, there's one guy moved over. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, we're safely hooked up and ready to go. All right, off to the gas station we go. I'm really just happy we got you off the highway because...
So am I, because I was nervous. I was right in the middle of the highway and cars were honking at me. And I wasn't even there for 5 minutes and he came and rescued me. Mark's my guardian angel.
All's well that ends well. You know, this is one of the big reasons why I do this job is to help people. And we definitely helped somebody tonight.
Westbound still closed up there?
Yeah, just be advised, we have all the westbound lanes locked.
On the westbound 401 in Windsor,
A big mess. Could be an all-nighter.
traffic is still backing up. But after 3 hours, police have finished their investigation.
Now that it's complete, they finally gave us the okay to go ahead, so we're going to bring our records and get them up front.
Now, Eric and the rest of the crew can get to work.
Got quite the mess to deal with here. Both trailers are broken apart from the trucks from the looks of it.
While one semi was able to drive away and the SUV has been removed. The crew is facing 2 severely mangled tractor trailers, torn apart in the tunnel.
It looks more like somebody planted a bomb in a bunch of trucks. There's parts and pieces everywhere, there's fuel everywhere. Trucks are completely destroyed.
It's a big scene to clean up. That's what's gonna take some time.
The pressure's on for Brad Coxon, who runs the company his father started in 1961.
I have a lot of pride in what we do, but it all works together. It's a very proud moment to see everybody as a team. Okay, Eric, we're good to go.
But no one on his team has ever worked in this newly built tunnel with a 16-foot ceiling limiting their booms.
The quicker this happens, the better we look. Our reputation's at stake, plus we need to get this open for commerce.
Their first target is fully loaded with auto parts and sustained severe damage to the tractor.
This one's pretty precarious right now, how it's hanging off the side. Fifth wheel's tore off it.
A tractor's fifth wheel grabs onto the trailer's kingpin to connect them. This one has been sheared right off, so the trailer with its 44,000-pound load is balanced on the tractor's wheels.
First thing we gotta do is stabilize the trailer.
Can you reach it?
Yep.
So Eric will rig lines from his rotator to stabilize the trailer before it can fall off.
Literally just balancing on a tire. That's gonna be the most dangerous part, is just trying to get it to rig so we can get a hold of it before it tries to move. Greg, you be careful on that side.
Okay.
She is heavy. It's an extremely dangerous situation until we get a hold of it and we get that truck free. Just trying to find a spot to rig this thing and make it safe. I think I got one. Follow me, Greg. Okay, I'm gonna reach to you.
Okay.
From the other, off from this side, you're gonna try to hook my hook.
They run chain under the trailer that they'll rig to lines from the rotator.
So I'm just gonna take the load just like that. I'm not gonna pick it up anymore.
Of how close we are to
the overpass.
Yep.
Just 16 feet of clearance is barely enough, but with the trailer stable,
Now take a look, here's an issue.
the crew spots a new problem.
This is the landing gear frame. That's the legs that's tied up in that axle. That's part of the trailer wedged under the frame of the truck.
The force of the impact hammered the trailer into the rear of the tractor, tangling them together.
So we're not really sure what it's gonna take to get it off of there. That's gonna be the hard part.
The force required to pull them apart could cause more destruction.
Hey, if you're comfortable, I'm gonna give it a crank and see if I can break these legs loose.
Yep.
Okay. No, we gotta be really careful we don't go jolting it. With no way of knowing what the integrity is left on the trailer.
Okay, Eric. Let's go.
I'll just crank this thing up. How we looking?
As Eric lifts on the trailer,
See what's happening, Greg?
Yeah, you're getting caught up, eh? Lift the tractor.
the tractor refuses to let go.
Yeah, I'm lifting up the truck. Oh, we're in trouble. I didn't think it was gonna be that nice to us. And it's gonna be a long night now.
I think it's gonna be closed for a couple more hours. Yeah, it's definitely shut down.
Near the Ambassador Bridge on the 401, border-bound traffic is at a standstill. And in Tunnel 5,
One hell of an accident right there.
Put some more pads where the officer's standing so that he's not walking in a diesel.
it's up to the crew from Coxon's to clear the destruction blocking westbound lanes.
Now we're responsible for having the 401 closed, and it's never a good thing when the tow guys are responsible for the 401, so we're gonna work as quick as we can to get the thing opened up for sure. Won't move!
But as Eric tries even to pry the first trailer loose from its tractor,
Yeah, I'm lifting up the truck.
they're too tangled up to let go.
Stop. I pick it up, the whole truck comes right in there.
Okay, so we gotta separate it. She's snagged.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you're gonna work with George.
George just brought our second rotator. I'm gonna hold up this trailer and he's gonna rip the truck out from under it for me.
George Dagenet is starting just his second winter as a lead operator on the rotator.
We'll hook both lines together, eh, George?
It's definitely a learning process. They say 1 in 3 owners of a rotator roll it over, and that is always in the back of my mind.
As George pulls lines to run to the damaged tractor, the veteran hunts for solid rigging points.
Can't get to the tow hooks here, There's nothing left at the front end, so we gotta make sure we got a good spot to rig it, so we're tied right into the frame. Try that, give it a little pull. Once he gets tight, I'm gonna go up higher. Okay, you ready? He's coming apart. Okay. We have liftoff.
Nice.
We're completely clear of the truck now. Doesn't get a lot closer than that right there.
Nice. There you go.
They finally made some progress.
Drag it out of the way.
But with a mess of this scale, their work has barely begun.
Pressure's very intense. The police are really pushing us to get this thing open so we can get the international traffic moving again.
Let's go.
Is it icy on the way down? It's frozen, man. It's frozen up here.
Just 90 miles northeast, winds off of Lake Huron have whipped up heavy squalls in the snow belt around Sarnia.
Yeah, you gotta love these backcountry roads, not paved, not plowed.
And Mark Colbrand is heading to work.
I'm on my own. I've got to deal with whatever situation it put in front of me here.
Got it? Go ahead.
Yep.
The former military medic started working for Gary at Preferred Towing just 3 years ago, and he's still learning on the job.
You're gonna want to go harder on the far one than this one, okay?
Harder on that one.
No, that one.
That one, okay. When I say I'm cocky, I like to think I'm confident. Hopefully we can get this guy out, make him a happy customer. I like to think that I have a skill set, that I know what I'm capable of. Cocky, no. Confident, yes. Ah, there he is right there, just pulling up on the scene right now.
Tonight will be his first solo heavy job. A B train hauling 130,000 pounds of soybeans, with its back end stuck in a ditch.
All right. If I can get him pulled up and out of here, he may be able to walk it right out. All right, let me get set up. Right now I'm gonna double up the line so I got twice the pulling power. There's always risks when you're dealing with weight. We're hoping to minimize that. This will get us what we need to do here. Get him pulled sideways and get him on his way home for dinner.
He'll pull on the axle of the Tridem, the middle set of wheels connecting the two trailers.
I'm at the point right now, after 2.5, 3 years with Preferred Towing, that I'm feeling confident that I'm going to be able to assess the situation and get the job done. All right, let's give it a pull. I get you to stand over by the tractor for a sec. Just have an eye. Should be an easy pick. I've got everything all set up. I'm ready to go. I go to start pulling. Oh, for crying out loud, what the hell? And my winches aren't working. The last thing I really want to do right now is pick up the phone and call Gary. I can't leave this guy stranded here for all night while I go back and get another truck, so here's hoping I can find a loose wire or something and go from there.
There's nothing moving down there. Yeah, 4-1's all clogged.
In Tunnel 5 on the 401,
A lot of things moving right now.
Brad and crew still face a huge mess, and the deadline they've set with the OPP is 3 hours away.
Let's get some drum liners going and start picking up these white pads and stuff.
Lots of teamwork going on. If you look around, we've got crews working on the spill. We've got crews working on the lows that have been spilled as well. It's like a symphony really going on when you think about it, just a whole lot louder than you're used to.
All the spill stuff, we're gonna put in a separate bin.
Okay.
Because there's so much carnage from the concussion of the trucks, we're concerned for fire and a lot of fuel on the ground.
Diesel fuel from trucks doesn't ignite easily, but there's a lot more spilled than just diesel.
The SUV actually lost some gasoline. Pretty much every vehicle involved lost the coolant and the oil as well. It's an extremely dangerous situation because at that point, even a spark, a slip of a chain, anything that we're dealing with could pretty much create that spark, so it becomes extremely dangerous for fire.
I think you're gonna have to tear it off.
Their next target is the second tractor, still hanging on to a chunk of its trailer.
Maybe come and push down with the hoe. But you tell them, get into position, but don't do nothing until I tell you. Yep. Okay. Well, there's still about a foot of material hanging on. This is the front of the reefer. It's got the cooling unit for the trailer. So right now we're just gonna take our backhoe and rip the rest of it off, and it's gonna go in the bin. Then we can start dealing with the tractor.
They'll have to drag it right across the soaked tunnel floor.
Okay, Eric, we're good to go.
Perfect.
Is there electricity down there?
Hey, hey! Cut the wires, cut the wires. Okay, let's check with the guys, see if we're ready here.
In a highway tunnel on the 401 in Windsor.
Okay, Eric, we're good to go.
Perfect.
The Coxon crew needs to move the remains of the trailer across the soaked tunnel floor.
We don't want to cause sparks right now to gasoline in the ground.
Hey, hey! Cut the wires, cut the wires.
Okay, hang on! Get his cutters and cut that battery. It's sparking.
Batteries can blow up from the acid, the fumes off the battery. If you have that spark, they can cause a fire. We have fuel spilled everywhere. We got lucky, I feel, that nothing happened, but it could have really been a bad thing. We gotta get this truck out of the way.
Let's go. Now we're gonna grab this truck and we're gonna spin it around so we can tow it from the back.
George, quick, pull!
Okay.
Just want to get away from the wall.
Let's get this thing hooked up. Let's go! Gotta keep the wheels turning. I want to be out of here shortly. All right, on to the next thing. Still got a huge mess.
And with just 2 hours left to clean it up,
Wanna buy some parts?
they turn to the mangled trailers. Their first one is barely holding on to its load of auto parts.
I'm gonna have them pull that whole back skid out. I wanna see if you can find your way to the very back. I need to get one skid pulled out of the back. Work your way at it a little bit. Literally just dump it right on the ground. You got her, Pete.
So I end up having to empty some of this to make it safe to go down the road. It sucks because we're making a bigger mess than what we got, but we have no choice. We've given the OPP a deadline and we're trying to meet it. You know, it keeps our reputation going.
Oh, for crying out loud, what the hell?
Up in the outskirts of Sarnia, with no power to his winch, Mark has to make a call to the boss.
I can't even start pulling. I can't get my winches to re-engage.
I'm sure for Mark that was a little embarrassing.
The throttle? No, throttle's off.
The winch isn't working, so I have a battery of checks that I go through, a list.
All right, I'll go back up to the winch and see what I can see here.
He has to go up, check these things out, and make sure that it's actually working.
Ah, there's the culprit right there.
Gary's checklist leads Mark to a loose wire.
Come on, baby. Work for me. Oh, now it's re-engaged. We're good. Let's try this again. I'm just gonna give it a tug, see what it does here. Come on, dig in. Come on, honey. That's what I want to see. I like it. I like it a lot. Ha-ha! I win.
It's a beautiful sight.
The Tridem is out of the ditch. If the driver can just get traction, he can get on his way.
Okay, Marty, give it a shot. Nice and easy. hopping a little bit.
I think it will go just with a little...
You just need a little help?
Yep.
Give him a little tug from the front, and hopefully we can call this one a win. See if I can make sure I can walk this thing out of here. Oh, what? Now I'm trying not to be stuck. It appears I'm stuck now. It's real important to me to get this job done and be able to have Gary rely on me for something similar in the future. Hey, Marty.
Yep.
The road's a little icy.
Yeah, a little slippery in spots.
A little slippery. I'm just gonna hook up to the truck and pull myself backwards.
Mark will try to use the heavy B train as an anchor to pull his record.
Have you out of here in no time. As soon as I get me out of here. All right, see if I can walk out here. All right, let's give you a little tug here, mister, and get you out home.
But as Mark repositions for the final pull,
Again. Really? Like, I can't believe this crap. I'm stuck.
Does anybody know if the 401 is open? No, it's still closed.
the westbound 401 leading to Tunnel 5 has been closed for over 5 hours.
Let's go!
And Brad Coxon's crew has been working for almost 3 hours to get it open.
Thanks, Pete! The pressure on us to get the highway open is pretty incredible.
And now they're facing 2 badly mangled trailers.
Their company's here now, they're gonna pick up the trailer. We gotta pull the 5th wheel attachment off. Typically, this would still be on the truck. Might need a pull over here with you, Jerry. I'm gonna hook it up, we're gonna pull together. Ready? Yep. Oh, no, I don't have it. Try that. Thank you, Jerry. Yep.
They want the trailer because obviously the stuff inside has to be delivered, so Eric's holding it with his rotator and just gonna have the driver back underneath it.
Down, 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 down. Yep. There you go. Beautiful.
All right, buddy.
Good to go.
Adios.
Last one. Hopefully we get this highway open real soon.
But that last piece looks like the biggest problem.
There's no question it's ugly. It looks horrible.
The deadline is looming. They need to tow the trailer away fast. But the entire front end is gone.
Well, if we had all the time in the world, we'd be offloading it right here in the middle of the highway. Unfortunately, here today, we really don't have that luxury.
Everything can go wrong. That's the challenge.
There's no question it's ugly. It looks horrible.
Eric and the Coxon team need to tow the wrecked trailer out of the tunnel. But that's a problem.
There's no front end left. The 5th wheel plate's completely gone. Unfortunately, they're still attached to the truck, so we don't have that option.
The only option they do have, extend the rotator's underlift beneath the trailer and try to chain it in place.
Good!
I'm gonna grab it right on the cross member, and we're gonna run a couple of chains down to the landing gear and a strap over the top, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna do to take it out of here. Ready?
Heads up! Go ahead.
This is gonna hold this trailer to my tow truck. This little strap and a lot of common sense when I'm driving. It's gonna be a really slow go, but it is what we gotta do. We gotta get the 401 open, plain and simple.
Okay, go ahead and pull it.
Time to go. Gonna get it off the center of the highway. We'll make a lot of folks with guns and badges very happy when we get the 401 opened up.
It'll be a slow drive home for Eric, but the tunnel is ready for traffic.
Knowing the amount of debris and the actual scope of this collision, and how well everybody worked together. I was impressed. I mean, and I don't impress easy.
How's it looking up at the front there? Are they gonna open the highway up pretty quick here?
It's moving here, westbound, the lineup's moving.
Almost wiped out there.
500 miles east, at the far end of the highway.
Yeah, this road is very, very slick.
What's the red? The red's bad, eh?
Yeah, red is freezing rain.
Bad weather is moving in on Cornwall and the crew at Herb's Towing.
Freezing rain's coming in, and there's a lot more on its way, so we're gonna gear up. TJ, you're gonna go west, Long Sault.
Yeah, I'll sit at Long Sault.
Kurt, you can take your slider to Summerstown, and I'll float around in Cornwall here.
Let's go.
Every operator needs to be ready. One-ton driver TJ heads toward the 401.
It's a little nerve-wracking. Nobody likes going out in ice rain, right?
Take a drive, see what's going on. Try to keep a couple guys out, shuffle them back and forth. How's the roads?
Not great.
Yeah, the highway is getting a little icy there.
We got snow, sleet-covered ramps and highways, and now we're just getting rain, but it's still below freezing. It's definitely a recipe for disaster.
I think ambulance is calling out that something is blocking westbound 401.
10-4.
General Manager Andrew Vink gets the police call and they head to the scene.
Do you think you're going to be there for me, TJ?
Yeah, 10-4, I'm just...
coming up to it right now.
Responding to a tractor trailer, 401 westbound, so we're gonna rush out there.
A few miles ahead,
And these roads are...
Andrew Vink is already on the way.
I'll try to squeeze in and hopefully we can get there.
As TJ secures the scene, westbound traffic is bottlenecking for miles.
I'm just trying to get traffic's attention, over.
How's she looking, boys?
She's a looker.
There, he's here.
Let's get this thing out of here.
A semi hauling 30,000 pounds of beer lost control and swerved across the center median before slamming into the ditch.
Holy. Yeah, he's kind of buried in the ditch. That baby's jackknifed.
Really?
Back on the country road near Sarnia,
I can't even go straight back. She won't move.
Mark Colbrand is slipping on his first solo mission.
I'm stuck.
As a last resort, he's called on one of the locals for some help.
Just creep me back. Yeah, that's fine. You have no idea how embarrassing it is to have a farmer come out in his tractor and pull my $450,000 truck backwards like it's a toy. Rescuing the tow truck driver. Still can't believe I was stuck on a flat road.
His own truck is freed up. Now he needs to pull out the B train.
All right. Nice little low idle. Just gonna walk you right up to the truck.
Yep.
Okay? Fight, girl. There you go. There she comes. Looks to be coming out nice. I like where the rear trailer's going. I'm liking this one. Even though I'm gonna have to go back to the yard and tell Gary I got stuck and a farmer had to pull me out. Might not have gone as fast as Gary would have. Gary would have waved his magic towing hand and truck's out of the ditch.
So for Mark, tonight is a good reminder that he still has a ways to go.
You know, in the end, there's always room to learn in this industry. Well, I think that's got it, Marty.
I hope.
We got the guy out. He's on his way home for dinner. So am I.
We got a load of beer in quite a predicament.
450 miles east, the Herb's crew has already run lines to stabilize the jackknife semi.
So when we first pulled up, it looked like a routine jackknife. When we got out of the truck and closer inspection, we were like, holy this thing. He went for a ride. How's the snow?
Deep. She went in pretty hard, man.
This truck is jackknife in the bush, and the ass end of this trailer is 8 feet off the ground.
Their first step, separating the tractor and trailer.
You know, we always say this should be pretty easy, but sometimes it comes around to bite us in the ass.
They'll swing the trailer to the shoulder, with the 80-ton rotator lifting the front and the 50-ton on the back.
All right, how we looking? Yeah, I'm good.
With Andrew working down in the ditch.
How's that looking over there, Theo?
And operator Theo Mitchell working on the far side of the 50-ton.
Okay, I'm gonna rotate it around.
Communication is a challenge, so the crew will rely on their headsets.
Less yelling on scene, you can talk to each other even if you're a few hundred feet away.
Hey, what's wrong?
But before they can make a pull, Andrew sees the damage is even worse than they thought.
She's buckling pretty good over here. Okay, what do you mean? Like the front of the trailer? Yeah. It's bowed right out now.
30,000 pounds of beer is pushing out the front wall.
We don't want the front end to collapse when we're extricating this thing and having the beer come out from the front end. This makes it a little more complicated and makes it a lot more dangerous to work around. You never know where that front end can let go.
As Nate makes the first lift,
can I go up slow here? Yep.
Andrew will keep an eye on the wall.
She'll be heavy.
Nate is reducing weight on the fifth wheel so they can disconnect the trailer.
Coming up now. Okay, it's got pressure off it. We'll see if we can't give it a slight pull. Okay.
At least that's the plan.
Just trying to get the pin pulled.
This might be the hard part. No way. No. Catching on the frame. Nate, just come take a look for yourself for a second. Okay. Just so you know what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, she ever bent in there?
The truck was just mangled. The force of that trailer going into that truck, it jammed in really bad.
Yeah, she's wedged in there pretty good, boys.
Turned into a lot bigger job really quick.
We gonna rank up here?
How the hell did he do that? On the 401 east of Cornwall.
Yeah, she's wedged in there pretty good, boys.
I've seen them bend hard to get a trailer caught in the frame, and it's the first time I see that.
Andrew and Nate need to wrench free the badly compromised beer trailer jammed into its tractor.
Oh yeah, she ever bent in there?
Without ripping it apart.
Hey, let me think here.
What if we run the auxiliary down to the outrigger?
Down the auxiliary to the tractor. Yeah, pick it. Yeah, just a bit. Pull a bit on the back and then pull the tractor at the same time. Okay.
We rigged an auxiliary line down to our outrigger to the frame of the truck so we can manhandle the truck itself, so we can get them uncoupled.
Nate needs to lift the trailer with his boom while pulling sideways on the tractor to unjam the trailer so they can separate them.
Ready to try this again, gentlemen?
Yeah, man.
It's a delicate procedure. If I jerk this thing too much, will that front wall blow out? You work slow and try to be extra cautious.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it to me some more. Yeah. Hey, it's moving it. That's actually coming okay. How's it looking, Andrew? Keep on coming. Hold on, I'm gonna go up with the trailer just a little bit more here. Whoa, Nate. Yeah.
No need to rush. Take your time.
He's got to jiggle it around to get this thing out from the frame. But at the same time, I'm telling myself, don't jiggle it too hard because we're gonna have a mess down here.
Can we check out that frame again, Joe? Yeah, my it popped out. I think it popped out. No, not yet.
I'm able to lift the trailer. I'm able to lift the back of the truck, but we're still not able to get this thing disconnected.
I got an idea. What's that? Hey, give me some slack on the auxiliary line. Yeah? Give me a chain out of the chain box. What do you want to do? You lift? Pivot. Try to have you pivot so she pops out of the frame room. Okay.
Instead of lifting the trailer and pulling the tractor, Nate will both lift and pull on the trailer alone, trying to twist it free.
We're gonna actually try to lift this trailer and actually pull it sideways with that auxiliary line.
He needs to lift and pull hard enough to wrench the trailer loose, but too much force will rip it right open.
All right, we're going up with it.
You're putting yourself in line of danger and you're hoping maybe 20 or 30 rivets is able to hold this cargo in. And if not, you better start running.
Let me get out of the way just in case this thing unzips. This is one of these jobs which is like, holy...
On the westbound 401, 10 miles from the provincial border,
All right, we're going up with her.
the Herb's towing crew needs to wrestle free a semi-trailer jammed into its tractor frame.
Let me get out of the way just in case this thing unzips.
But the 30,000-pound load of beer is threatening to rip through the wall.
You never know where that front end could let go. It's one of these jobs which you gotta put yourself in line of danger.
You alright? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, baby! Huh?
The trailer broke free from the frame rail. It was a good moment.
That's awesome. I'd love to get that pin unhooked.
The trailer's no longer wedged into the tractor, but to separate them, they have to release the kingpin.
Oh, there it is. He's good. There it is. He's good. See, now we can pull the trailer out of the plate. Okay, it's already moving. Yeah, baby. I'm just gonna boom up, take some weight off. There we go.
Definitely relieved we got that unpinned, right? Now the load's not pushing on that front wall anymore. Feel a lot safer now.
We got her, Theo. Let her down a little bit.
Now they must get the trailer to the road. Nate will lift on the front, while Theo lifts from the back.
Let the blue out.
They need to work in sync to move the damaged trailer gently.
Theo, let her down a little bit. See how it's leveling out now? Yeah. Bit more on your blue. Bit more on the blue.
In the back of my mind the whole time, I was thinking just be as smooth as possible. Don't jerk it. The corner was pretty compromised and the front of the trailer could have fell down. You never know.
Let your blue out, Theo. Let the blue out. More.
They have to ease it onto the narrow patch of shoulder between their trucks.
More. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Whoa. Stop.
Anxious moments. It didn't hit, it came close, but we've all been close.
That went well.
As the sun starts to rise, another driver hauls away the trailer, and the crew turns to the tractor.
It went in hard. I wouldn't have wanted to been in it, that's for sure.
For the first time, they see the full extent of the carnage.
Well, now that we got it pulled away, we can see it. The front is more up than the back, actually. This guy's lucky to be alive.
You can take something that's that screwed up and still get it done. That's an amazing day. We didn't lose load in the ditch. It's always a great feeling to have a win.
Next time on Heavy Rescue 401.
Gonna be a battle.
A refinery rollover
If it lets go, it's basically a bomb.
puts the pressure on Gary. Sonny has to think fast
They coming right at me, man.
for a stranded plow.
It's windy up here.
And raging winds
Wow.
Leave this one alone.
push Kevin
This is crazy.
to the edge.